Hi, welcome to One Word a Day. I'm Sophie, your pilot into the universe of Chinese. We are going to continue our special August edition that talks about one Chinese expression a day, but in the format of sharing the same character, which is sheng, and then paired with another Chinese character and came up with new meaning. So the livelihood, I guess, of life, this character alone depends on how diverse, how versatile the character can be by pairing with other characters to almost like create a new dimension or new space for the same character, just by going through this combination. And we can see from that Google translation, just by this one single character, it can come up with very different meanings. And so I gave myself this challenge in August. I'm going to use the same Chinese single character that we discussed in July 10th. And then we are going to use this pair with another Chinese character and see how many I can create. Not I can, I mean, the language creator already created. I can compile them together and share with you. So this sheng, its original meaning means life, means plant, grows on soil, both on and in soil. So you can see this first horizontal line is the ground level. So the plant has the above ground portion and underground portion. And this is the underground, and this pointer is showing it's the soil, the surrounding of the root that we're talking about. So this sheng, when it pairs with tai, sheng tai, means ecology, and tai by itself means status or state of being. State of being, it looks very complicated, right? You see, this is simplified version versus this is traditional Chinese from a foreigner's eyes. Like even me as a Chinese, longtime Chinese user, I can rewrite right here and say, but writing this traditional Chinese in this traditional way, I don't feel I have a chance to reproduce the whole character. So simplified Chinese kind of lowered the bar, the entry level bar for the language users to learn to pick it up quickly. But the downside of it lost a lot of the cultural heritage in the middle. Because in contemporary Chinese, this status is made up of this type, which is kind of abstract, and we don't exactly know what type is. It's except that it's related. It can be in combination with the sun, means the sun, and it can in combination with almost like an adjective, means too much of something. But itself is kind of abstract to us, and that paired with hard. I mean, hard is understandable, right? This hard means the mindset or something, right? But the top portion is unexplainable. So that's the issue of simplified Chinese. The nuance, the cultural nuance was lost. So now when we go back to the traditional Chinese, even if it's very complicated, but I've been doing this for almost 2 years, that I'm looking at and sharing about Chinese characters every day, that I can see here, this means capability or ability. Well, not true. A big part of the ability, because the ability is captured bare. And this capture expressed by a net over there. And this is the bear image. So the bear image came from like 4 legs, of course, and this, I guess, is the butt of the bear. This is the powerful forearm of the bear. This is the head of the bear, maybe. I mean, visually, in the other animal related characters, all of the body parts are in one piece. I don't quite get it why when it comes to bear, it becomes 4 separate pieces. That's a mystery to me, but at least some scholars explain it as this means bear. And bear eventually put in the framework of it got nested, like captured. Then it become like a muscle power that you contained, that you can control it, to use it to the application you want. It's no longer wild, it's domesticated, it's captured. So this bear, basically here, I want to view it as representing capacity, like a physical capacity, because probably compared with humans and with other kind of domestic animals, bear is a lot more powerful and muscular, right? Wait, is it gonna muscular? Okay, so bear represent muscle power, and the heart probably here then in corresponding to muscle power, that will be mental power. So mental strength, physical strength, the two type of strengths combined to show as an indicator to show our status of our strength or energy or power or state of being. So this type eventually just become, it got further abstracted, right? It becomes status. Like status, how we're going to explain what is status. Status now put unpack. It's just two parts, physical and mental. Both combined make up our state of being. So that's status. Okay, life status is a Chinese way to say ecology. Okay, because ecology is about bio, right? A diverse of bio, like a living things in an environment, make up like they are each other's environment while they themselves live within this environment, almost like in language, linguistically, each single character is its own identity, and then it does exist in the context of the text. It's not a standalone. It can be morphing into all kinds of things. I'm talking about Chinese, probably English to some extent, but Chinese is especially hard to pin down. It has to live in the context. So now the sheng paired with tai, which is state of being, both physical and mental, then together it means life's status. It means how lives are existing. But actually ecology implies this is coexisting. There's a symbiotic relationship between different biodiversity embedded in there, and a food chain, of course, embedded in there. So that's ecology is quite an abstract English concept that deserves several lines in the dictionary's definition. But sheng tai, as short as that, and both characters are existing Chinese characters. Somebody grab them, combine together, boom, we have ecology as sheng tai. All right, cash intercurrency of thinking by one word a day with Sophie. See you another day.